Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be doing a makeup tutorial on how I color correct my face. I do want to start off with a little bit of my background on, if you guys can tell, facial hair. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I've had it for over 10 years, and that means my estrogen levels are low and all my other levels are normal. So with polycystic ovarian syndrome, obviously, as what it says, it has to do with the ovaries. And then symptoms also include, weight gain, extra facial hair, all this other stuff. One thing I do suffer from is excess facial hair. So I am currently on a medication. It's called I believe it's spironolactone. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it's spironolactone. And that medication helps reduce the excess facial hair. For me, I'm pretty grateful that I only have excess hair on my face. Everything else, my chest and everything, I have no hair, thank goodness. Like I said, I've had polycystic ovarian syndrome for an abundance of years, and I've learned to deal with my facial hair. But as I got older, I was doing electrolysis, which did help, and now I'm on medication, which is helping more. My chin was extremely dark. My sideburns were extremely dark. And I felt very self-conscious about that growing up in high school. Not on top of that, I was bullied and teased and all this. That's a whole nother story time. Long story short, I started getting electrolysis, so it really diminished the darkness. I did over about 10 sessions. I didn't continue on just because it was pricey. I believe it was about $80 to $100 per session for an hour, but it did minimize a lot. This was like extremely dark growing up. And then doing the waxing, never shaved my face. No, I've never shaved my face. Nothing against it. But for me, like I said, electrolysis really, really helped and diminished a lot of my dark. So now I have this, and now I'm on medication, and that is diminishing it more. So I'm on the lowest dose of the spironolactone, I believe it's called. And again, that is what helps me. So let's get started on with this tutorial on how I color correct my face. I have my basics, my primer, my foundation on already, so it's nice and clean. So these are the products that I use to color correct. These are my two go-tos. This is the Wet n Wild color wheel. And then we have the LA Pro that is on all my videos. These are my only go-tos that I have used. I don't want to invest in any other brand because this does a job on me. And like I said, I don't have many clients that I need to color correct as often. And nowadays, a lot of foundations and concealers have, the underlying green pigment, pink pigment, yellow pigment, so that does a job as well. Dermablend is another good product that's very thick. Cover FX also seems to have really good thick concealers and foundations to cover, rosacea, vitiligo, dark circles, spots and whatnot. I'm gonna start off with doing the peach corrector. What the peach does is, if you look at a color wheel, I'll pop one up, you'll see the color wheel, and then you'll see the red, and then you'll see the darks, and you'll see the greens and the purples and whatnot. You just want to see what you are wanting to cancel. Another thing too I like to use is a red lipstick, which I'll go ahead and do on my chin and on my sideburns. So first we're going to go ahead and do the Pro Concealer in Peach underneath my eyes. I like to use my baby blender. Just tap, tap away. So now I'm going to go back into it with my Eco Tools, just pointed brush. Make sure I dab everything out. And you guys could already see that the peach is canceling out the purple dark undertones. All right, so I'm going to be using my MAC Ruby Woo lipstick to color correct. This is going to look a little bit funky, but I'm going to go ahead and dab onto the dark spots on my face. So everywhere I put the red is where I feel like I have a very dark spot. I'm gonna go back with a sponge. What I'm doing here is just dabbing away, making sure the red diminishes and it's not too red, but still having that little underlying tone red, just so I can make sure I cover the dark spots. So it should be looking like this, nice and smudged out. You can still see some red, but not too much. So I applied it all here. You guys should be looking a little bit like this, like you just ate an animal. From here on out, I now proceed to do my normal foundation and concealer routine. Foundation, I have been loving the Studio Fix NC37, but today we are going to try something else. So we're gonna go ahead and use Smashbox 2.4 and proceed to apply just like you normally do. So after you are done blending it out and you still see some red, go ahead and grab some more of your foundation and dab it on and proceed to do the same.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
I'm gonna zoom in for you guys so you can see how there is really no red underneath. So this is with my ring light off, and you guys can see there's no sign of red whatsoever. There's no sign of red, and if there is, you could always go back with your beauty blender. Just feel like if you see anything, you just buff that out. You guys can see that it really covered up my chin, my sideburns, and around the lip area. So this is my foundation routine when I'm going out to big events or I have a photo shoot to do myself or anything like that. I really don't tend to color correct. Again, since I have been on medication, it has diminished significantly, but this is the way I do my foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned a few tips and tricks on how to color correct. Make sure to subscribe. Turn this back on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this color correcting tutorial. For people who have polycystic ovarian syndrome and have a hard time covering up their dark spots, that is the way I do it. And I hope this tutorial helped you guys get yourself a red lipstick. Very easy. If you guys can spend a few more minutes on really focusing on the dark spots, it's literally a few more minutes from your makeup routine to make your face look nice and even. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. Hold on, let me put some lipstick on. So thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel, and hopefully this video helped you guys. Whoever has polycystic ovarian syndrome, comment down below and let me know what you guys do to cover up your dark and to get rid of your hair. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, help my baby channel grow. Follow me on social media, that is always right there. And good vibes from my heart to yours. I will see you guys